I always start with a cough. It's so annoying. I guess I should make that a trademark, right? Just, hey, this is Corey coming live from the Lake of the Ozarks on New Year's Eve. My eyes are a little baggy because I'm up till like 3 in the morning every night, and I'm kind of tired. But I'm going to do a video for you guys, all for you guys. I have this propped up so we can look. Now, I did not choose this stupid flag back here. I chose one of them, but not that Bears flag. We'll have to just deal with the Bears flag. Let's see if I can get this stupid thing out of the way. I don't think I'm going to. How am I going to? I got an idea. Let me pull it forward a little bit. There we go. Okay, so guys, the end of the year has come and almost gone. We still got the NFL playoffs and the pick'ems to finalize and the King of the Mountain for the second session. But for the most part, we're done. I'm going to go through some stuff before I get to each league. I'm going to go through the busts of the year and studs of the year. So let's start with some busts of the year. Obviously, first round, we actually had some good first rounders. Now, I will admit, first round in snake leagues, Saquon Barkley, and paying over 60-something for Saquon Barkley may have been too much. I will admit that. But I do think Saquon is still first round quality. I wouldn't say number 1. I would say maybe number 6 because he still produced. Bijan definitely was a stud, but we're going to do bust. So Saquon's a first round kind of bust, being number 1 overall. I'm looking at what typically goes 1. I'm looking at my FF1 league, Snake League. I would say, even though Derrick Henry busted a nut and won some fantasy championships, if by chance you had Derrick Henry in your fantasy playoffs for the championship game, he dominated. But before all that, Derrick Henry was kind of a dud almost all year. You have to agree with that, except for literally championship day. So Derrick Henry was late first round, early second round in most leagues. And I think he played like a third round running back. It's just his name kept him up there now for that. Other guys, Ashton Jeanty, also, he balled out I think it was semifinal game. But for the rest of the year, I got to turn here. The sun is just in my eyes. Let's turn this way. All right, that might be better. Let's see. Well, the stupid thing. Hold on. I might get this. I know. Why didn't you do that? Test it out before you started. Okay. Jeanty, for the most part, did not have that great of a year. Kind of a dud until playoffs. Still not first round quality, especially for a rookie. Malik Neighbors, second round guy in this league. I think he went a lot earlier in others, but Malik Neighbors, obviously injury, can't fault for injury, but the dude was already dealing with a hamstring. I think, no, was that Justin Jefferson? That was Jefferson. But I think Malik Neighbors was dinged up in preseason. That's why he fell a little bit. Oh, here's a big bust. Regardless of injury, Alvin Kamara, second round, first round, whatever you want to call him. He was probably second round. Horrible. Even with injury, he was horrible playing. He sucked. Brian Thomas Jr., another suck. Oh, where is Ladd? Ladd was in the third round. Brian is in second round in this league. Ladd McConkey, big bust. I don't understand how Ladd McConkey was a bust. I don't get how he did not be a stud this year. I don't get it. He should have been a stud this year. Breece Hall, he was a third round guy. I mean, I think he played third round quality. I think he deserved that tag. So he was all right, I guess. Xavier Worthy, fourth rounder. No, not worthy of a fourth rounder. Xavier Worthy played like a 12th rounder, I think. I'm not exaggerating. I think you could have got him in the 12th round if he, in most leagues, by his stats. Who else? And you guys can chime in and send message posts about who you think were other busts. I'm looking in the first 3 rounds, and I'm not seeing too many after this. Caleb Johnson. I took Caleb Johnson early because, well, you got him in the 4th round because all this talk on him that he's going to be the main back and all this. And I'll never forget it. It was like the first quarter or first play. I don't even know what it was. He screwed up on a kickoff return, and that was it. It's like, you're done. We're not going to see you the rest of the year. Huge bust for a fourth rounder. I mean, that guy could have been undrafted. That's how bad he was. Garrett Wilson was a stud for garbage time for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and then got hurt and never came back. There's this, my boys already know this. There's this podcast I listen to, and they did a bet before the season that Garrett Wilson will get over 4.5 touchdowns. And they bet like 1,000 to win like $3,500, something like that. And he got 4 touchdowns in the first 4 weeks. And they're like, I was too. I was like, oh, this is a shoo-in. And then he gets hurt. I'm like, okay, he'll be out for 4 weeks. He'll come back 6 weeks. He'll come back. Never came back. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? It looked like a guaranteed victory, and no such luck. But Garrett Wilson, Brian Robinson was a bust only because people drafted him. I think the people drafted him before he got traded to the Niners. For some reason, that's what I'm thinking. DK Metcalf, 5th rounder. I mean, I would say that's about right. Maybe 6th round. You know, I mean, he was not great, but he wasn't like horrible. Just not great. Patrick, he played good enough to be 5th round. Jaylen Warren, 6th round. That's where he probably would go. It's gotta be another one. Sam Laporta got hurt, but he also didn't play good. He was kind of a bust at 6th round. let's Rashee Rice. No, he did good for a 6th rounder. Once he came back, he did pretty good. All right. After that, I mean, after 7th round, I mean, who cares, right? Let's look at some studs. So Bijan played as a number 1 or 2 pick. Jamar Chase, Jahmyr Gibbs, all play. Oh, I forgot Justin Jefferson, big time bust also. Number 5, 3, 4, 5 pick, pretty much. Horrible. All because of a quarterback. All right, back to this. Jahmyr Gibbs, Jamar Chase, Bijan all played to their capability. CeeDee Lamb, I would say no. He played like a 2nd, maybe 3rd round guy. Devon Achane and Christian McCaffrey, both 1st round studs. They played like studs. Jonathan Taylor, 1st round stud. Josh Jacobs did play like a 1st round stud until he got hurt, and then he just never really came back from it. But for the first 3 quarters of the season, he was a stud. 2nd round guys, I see Chuba Hubbard bust. Yeah, that was a bust. Gets hurt. He was doing good. Then he gets hurt and Rico Dowdle popped off, and then he never got his job back. But then Rico Dowdle started to suck. Kyron Williams did really good for a 2nd round guy until all of a sudden they said, Blake Corum needs to get some action. He was a stud. Chase Brown came in slow, but he finished the season super strong. Bucky Irving played really good until he got hurt. Amon-Ra St. Brown was steady. James Cook, super stud, played better than 2nd round. He was definitely a 1st rounder. Nico Collins, I mean, technically he actually played somewhat decently. Are you going to flash me again? Oh, you got a balloon this time. Who else? Oh, A.J. Brown, another bust. 3rd round bust. Yeah, I forgot about him. Drake London played okay.
Hey, oh, no. Hey,
why are you leaving the door open? Well, go get him. Hey, Brecken, come and get the dogs. She forgets to shut doors. Sorry for that pause of action. Joanna doesn't shut doors and dogs run off. All right, back to this. Josh Allen, 3rd rounder, 1st quarterback taken. I would have to agree with that. He played like amazing for all but maybe 13 week 16, 17, 18, and then he was just mediocre. Brock Bowers played pretty good once he finally came back, but he wasn't that great. Lamar Jackson, dreadful, horrible second quarterback taken. Jaden Daniels, same thing. Bo Nix, I didn't really see his stats, but I mean, they won games, but was he really that good? I don't know. I didn't really follow him. Joe Burrow, I thought once he came back, he was decent. He did good. Jalen Hurts was mid. Not saying he wasn't great, but he wasn't bad. Baker was a dud. Dak Prescott for round 10. For the quarterbacks taken round 10 and on, you got Dak and Drake May. Those two were studs for those rounds. Brock Purdy, I'll give him good job for round 12. Matt Stafford, round 16. Trevor Lawrence, round 14. that's pretty baller. Dang. Oh, here's another dud. Round 8, Matt Golden. That was me. I have a lot of duds. There's a reason why in that league I happen to go in the toilet bowl, but I was in the toilet bowl championship. Yeah. I'm going to try and find any more studs that were taken late. Rashee Rice, 6th round, played pretty good. There has to be one in there somewhere. I'm looking. I would say Tyler Algier, round 10. I even thought for a backup, he's a really good backup because they use him. And he averaged, I think, I'm going to say Algier averaged 12 points a game, just like Charbonnet with Kenneth Walker. Those two backup running backs were really good. So let's go from this to the duds and studs. Let's go to the – I'm in shade. I didn't even know that. You want me in sun? No. Sun? Shade. Don't want to see my face? See my face. Yeah, let's see my face for a little while. You know, you got to see it a little bit. Okay. Let's go with the KFFLLL1 league. What time is it? Let's just start there. 12:35. All right, the Snake League for us. Chris Drake, congratulations. You dominated barely. All thanks to Bobble. Amazing catch, not catch by Puka Nacua at the end of the game. There was a bobble. It was just a slight bobble, but it was a bobble, and it didn't count. And JC, I think, would have won on that catch. Came back. It was a great game. 167 to 164. Great game. And then second place, let's see. Was there anything amazing by those two guys? Oh, well, JC had the Detroit defense get 20. I mean, what a start he had. But Drake May, 50 points. Is Drake May, I don't want to say it, but is Drake May the next Tom Brady? Because think about this. Tom Brady didn't really air the ball out like a crazy ton. Drake May doesn't either. Drake May is playing like Tom Brady-ish. Oh, God, that hurt to say it, but really. I mean, could Drake May be the next Tomish Brady-ish for New England? They got the right coach. Tennessee was so stupid for letting Vrabel go. So stupid. I said that when they let him go. I was like, what are you doing? But yeah, so Drake May won you that game for 50 points because the rest of your team was just decent. 12 points, 24, 13, 20, 12, 8. McBride got you 23, and your defense only got 4. So, and your Falcons on the bench got 30. Nothing really you could have done different, JC. I think you played your best lineup. You literally did. So the third place game, which is really rough to say, Biscuit Butt could have won the championship. I told him last week to not, when he set his lineup, I said, don't play Kareem Hunt. I'd play Ramondre because they split carries evenly and he'll get points. And Kareem, they're out of it. So why waste it? Why would they waste him getting hurt? And yeah, he would have won that game. And then he had 171 points this week because he did not play Kareem Hunt and he played Ramondre, and Ramondre got 29. And he won, and he would have beat Pink Taco too by 4 points. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. But hey, you're still third place. Congratulations. You beat Rookie Sensations handily. When Jared Goff gets a whole 11 points for you, it does suck. And when Josh Jacobs puts 2 points up, ouch. That hurts. Could you have done anything different? I mean, would you have played Justin Herbert against a Houston defense over Jared Goff? I just don't know. I don't think you would have. You wouldn't have changed anything else on your lineup. That was the best you would have done. And your Seahawks defense got 28. So, yeah, you just lost fair and square. And then me in the toilet bowl lost by 1.5 points, I think. 1.3 points. Man. And all because – and if I would have known, I picked up Taysom Hill because of the week he had before, and I'm like, dude, they're going to use him as running back again. That dude only rushed the ball 3 carries, had 0 yards, didn't even make a catch, didn't even throw a ball. I'm like, what the heck? I picked him up in 3 leagues. That sucked. I mean, that was the reason I lost, because I would have probably left that. If I didn't pick him up, I would have left Audric Estime in there, or I probably would have started Romeo Dubes, one of the two, and I would have won. But I swear I thought Taysom Hill was going to just blow up. So my fault. Can't change that. And what's his name? Mike wins the toilet bowl with 16 points from his quarterback. 16 points from his quarterback and wins. So ridiculous. Congratulations, Mike. You won. So happy for you. Pick'ems. It's got really close for the Pick'ems in this league. Dagan is only up by 1 because he screwed up the last 2 games. Dagan's up by 1 with both guys, Hawkeyes and Capitalist Pig, at 74. Dagan's at 75. And Malicious is at 73, so don't count him out either. Last week coming up, and there's a lot of crazy things that could happen. We will see. King of the Mountain has not changed. I don't care who it is because I know it's not me, but it's probably Rookie Sensation at 215. All right, let's go to the F3 League. What time is it there? 17:43. $17.43. Oh, I forgot to talk about the playoffs. I'll have to do another quick video on that. All right. Okay, so I guess I'll start with King of the Mountain on this and Pick'em. So Pick'em's in this one. Matt Renfro is got a 1-point lead over Brent Lears. And then there's, wow, is it really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys at three points behind. That's crazy. So, I mean, they're technically not out. They're only 3 behind. And this is a crazy week where craziness can happen. And then King of the Mountain is Brecken at 233. So let's go to this championship game. Me versus Brecken. My son beat me by 5 points. I did make the right decision by 2 points by playing Tyler Shuff over Josh Allen. So I made the right decision there. The Taysom Hill thing really screwed me. I would have beat him if I didn't pick up Taysom Hill, because Colby Parkinson would have played and he would have got me 11 points and I would have won by 6. Gosh, I just now noticed that. That sucks. I mean, I could have played Audric Estime, but he's been horrible for the 2 weeks he's played, so I didn't like him. And then I wouldn't have played Jordan Addison. I would have stuck with Colby. I would have won. It so pisses me off. God, it's just now noticed that. Because he had a baller game from Derrick Henry, and that would have been so cool to beat him with a guy getting 54 points that meant nothing. Dang it. Justin Herbert. The rest of his team just had mediocre. It was so mediocre. His defense got 22. His quarterback, and that was it. This quarterback got 26. 13 from JT, 9 from Jalen Warren, 9 from T. Higgins, 12 from Juwan Jennings, 13 from Pearsall, and 10 from Goddard. So just a mediocre game. You take out Derrick Henry's. If Derrick Henry had a regular 25-point game, oh my gosh, Derrick Henry, you suck. And he played his best roster. So he played his best roster and beat me because I picked up Taysom Hill. Don't pick up Taysom Hill anymore, guys. He's going to screw you. Travis, no, that's Toilet Bowl. Third place game, Matt Renfro loses to the captain in San Jose, the number 1 seed. Baker Mayfield with his 34 points of sucking because, dude, that team just has sucked for the last half of the year. Michael Carter, he had Christian McCaffrey, who's been a stud for pretty much, I want to see what he's done all year. Christian McCaffrey. Healthy all year, just to let you know. Christian McCaffrey had one game scoring 12 points. Every single game after that, over 20. And of those games over 20, 6 games over 30 and 2 games over 40. What a stud. What a study. Just a stud. All right, but anyway, that Manon guy didn't do much this week. Kenneth Walker he's been kind of that's just been a frustration, Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet. What else did he have? I mean, he won scoring 156, but he got 33 and 34, and then he got 22 from Wan'Dale Robinson and 23 from Trey McBride. So I guess you have that, and then you just have mediocre guys, and you get 150-some points. Trevor Lawrence for Matt at 33. So, I mean, that was a wash. And he had Charbonnet with 31, so that's almost a wash. The problem is you're 2 points from Josh Jacobs, and you're 1.5 points from Tet. That's what killed you. I mean, not that you would have played Christian Watson or Jaden Higgins maybe over Troy, but I understand why you played Troy Franklin. I mean, you're playing the Chiefs without Trent McDuffie. They're going to just kill us, and that was the opposite. It was a close, low-scoring game. So, sorry, man. You lost. You got nothing. Captain and Sam's got third. And the Toilet Bowl winner, Travis Weirs, who had second most points of the league, does pull a 200 burger, the only 200 burger of this week, to win 203 to 123. So at least, Brent, there's nothing to cry about. You couldn't have done anything to make your team get 200, right? Yeah, no, couldn't have. 51 points from Brock Purdy and 45 from Bijan, 24 from your defense. I mean, what a game, Travis. If you would have only played Bill McCoskey, whatever his name is, McCroskey, over one of your wide receivers, you would have had even more. Wow, would you have gotten 233? 25. No, you wouldn't have got 233. So that is that. Congratulations to the Toilet Bowl. All right, let's move on to the Auction League. 24. We're at 24. Turn over. 24. All right. Hi, guys. Welcome to your Auction League finale. So, this is a Auction League. So let's go with Pick'ems. Pick'ems is, come on, let's go. All right, 1 week left. Grass Kickers pulled a 3-point lead. Well, he must have had a bigger lead at one point. Because, anyway, he only got 8 right and everyone else got more. So he has a 3-point lead with Gilkison right behind him. And then Matt 4 behind. King of the Mountain is still and will finish because nobody's going to score 223 over Gilkison. Where's that? Mark. Gosh, freaking A, Mark. Why do I keep getting you and Gilkinson? What is Gilkinson's name? He's probably called me Bill. Yeah, he's called me Bill. Mark, sorry. You're in second place in Pick'ems. And you have the King of the Mountain going. I'm sorry, Mark. My bad. All right, well, anyway, championship game. Let's do this. Oh, my gosh. I didn't even realize this. Blake. Oh, my gosh, Blake. I knew you lost, but I did not know you scored 200 points and you lost. Oh, my gosh. Now that's a championship game. That should be on national TV. Craig wins 208 to 200. Craig had Drake May with his 50-pointer, Chase Brown with 35, O'Marion Hampton 23 and a half, Steph Diggs, who's probably not going to play this week, 22, Chris Olave with 26, Colston Loveland with 21, his defense with 12, and then one guy got 4.5 points, Devontae Smith. Could he have done anything better? Yes, he could have played Deebo Samuels, who got 12. Man. And then you got Blake, who tried to give Mike that W. It was close. 35 points from Dart, 45 from Bijan, 24 from DeAndre Swift, 25 from Jamar Chase, 22 from Wan'Dale Robinson, and 22 from your defense. Kyle Pitts, of all weeks, he's been on a tear for 3 weeks in a row. Only got 3 points. That was the killer there. And Romeo Doubs, 9 points. Couldn't do much there, but who you could have played. You're not going to play these guys that you have on your bench. So, what a finish. That's crazy. 208 to 200. Nice game. And the father-son game here for third place was not even a game. Talk about belt to ass. Whoosh, whoosh. Who's your daddy now? Oh, always been your daddy? Whoosh, whoosh. That's right. 147 to 95. That is called an ass whooping for third place. Jim continues to let his son know that you ain't got this, bro. Yeah. But maybe he'll use that money to buy you some fishing gear. I doubt it. What did you have, Jim, to make you a stud? Anyone dramatic? The Lions defense for 20 points. You played the wrong quarterback. Dak would have got you 2 more points. Ramondre would have got you 29 if you would have sat Tony Pollard. Could Noah and Miguel done anything different? No, his team just literally laid an egg. Of all weeks to lay an egg, it was that week that he laid an egg. 95 points. Nice egg laying. Maybe you were just feeling pity for your dad. I don't know. Could have been. But you got torched. Just destroyed. I got to move on. I feel bad for you. I got to move on. I don't want to hurt your feelings any more than I already have. Jim, good job. Way to keep it real where the dad wins, because I couldn't. I had my son beat me in the championship game, and I screwed up. Personally, I would have beat him, but I made a mistake. I picked up Taysom Hill, and I should have left it alone and played Colby Parkinson, and I would have won. But my son beat me. But I'm glad you put belt to ass. There you go. All right, and then me in the toilet bowl. That's right. I somehow did win against Jody, the Fighting Irish. Well, it's because the Irish suck. Let's just be real. Notre Dame, they're not in the playoffs for a reason. They suck. They haven't played anyone good. That's right. I said it. Put Notre Dame in the Big Ten. We'll see how many wins they really get. Put Notre Dame in the SEC. We'll see how they really win. They're a mid team. Mid. Sorry, buddy. Notre Dame just gets ratings from people watching because they love Notre Dame for some reason. I don't get it. Don't get it. But it's all right. We're going to talk fantasy football now because I don't care about college football much. All right. Jody, you got a whole 120 points. Well, it's mainly because Jalen Waddle only got you 1. Your tight end Darren Waller only got you 1. And Emeka only got 5. What a bust Emeka was. Emeka was a stud for 5-6 weeks? And then he just tailed off. It's like, why would you tail off from throwing the ball to Emeka when he was doing so good and he hadn't done crap the rest of the year? Your bench players, nothing much to brag about there. So, I just had a nice win. I picked up Tyler Shutt. I'll tell you what, Drake May is going to get – no, he's not an offense. I think Tyler Shuff – it's between Tyler Shuff and Tet McMillan, in my mind, for Rookie of the Year. Tell me another rookie that deserves Rookie of the Year. Tet McMillan has finished the year kind of up and down. Tyler Shuff came in, I'm going to say it was week 8, and had a slow start, 10 points. This is fantasy points. 10 points, 17 points, but then 31, then down to 20. But then after that, 32, 28, 31, 31, 36. That's very quality for a rookie quarterback to come in as a backup and do what he did. I'm sorry, Tyler Shuff, in my mind, is Rookie of the Year. He is. He's Rookie of the Year. Anyway, I had him as my quarterback for the last since Mahomes got hurt. I think I played him when Mahomes was still around because Mahomes just is not doing anything the last 3 weeks. I think it was since Thanksgiving. Yeah, since Thanksgiving he hadn't done crap. Saquon did okay. Charbonnet, stud. I played him. That's right. I played him. 31 points from my backup running back. Couldn't really do anything else. I had Audric Estime on the bench, but I got tired of playing him because he hadn't done anything until the week I don't play him. Josh Downs only got me 5. Michael Wilson got 20. Taysom Hill, once again, I picked him up and he got me 1 point, not even 1 point. Cleveland Brown defense got me 18. What a move that was. I mean, I still would have won if I played the Texans, but what a move. Not playing the Texans defense and playing the Cleveland Browns. So anyway, that is that. Let's go to the last league, which is our keeper league. The keeper league at 32. We'll go 32. 32 minutes. All right, keeper league. King of the Mountain in the keeper league is it still and probably will be. Is it really Pink Taco? Oh my gosh, Chris, you're just freaking raking up money this year. Jeez, this is weird. I wish it was me. I'm jealous. I'll admit I'm jealous. Chris is King of the Mountain with 211 points that he just upped. I guess he had 207 at King of the Mountain, and now he upped his ante to 211. Oh, my gosh, Chris. That was on championship week. And then Pick'ems is Steve pulls out to a 4-point lead. You have the biggest cushion in all my leagues. Steve has a 4-point lead with Gilkison right behind him. Well, not right behind him, 4 points behind him. So I'm pretty sure, Steve, you're going to win unless you really throw a tank job. Now let's get to the championship game, which was you would think it's not a blowout, but that's a blowout. 211 to a very good 157 by Travis. I mean, what the heck, Chris? You had Chase, your quarterback only got you 15 points. A quarterback only gets you 15 points, and you 11. Oh, my gosh. Let's start backwards. The Lions defense got 20. His tight end got 11. 26 from Olave, 12 from Jennings, 22 from Diggs, 25 from Chase Brown, 45 from Bijan, and 35 from Chase Brown. What a freaking game. And he could have got 24 from the Vikings defense if he played them. Travis, your bench players wouldn't have helped you. Not at all. 16 points from your quarterback, Jalen Hurts. I got to look at Jalen Hurts for the year. I haven't really looked at this. Jalen Hurts had, he's had an up and down year. It's like a frustrating year because he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games out of the 10 out of the 17 games, he had over 30 points, and he had 2 games over 40. So, that's not bad. It's just when he had a bad game, it was literally like 16 for the championship, 9 for week 14, and then 20 and 21 and 19. So he's not had a bad year. He just had a bad game when it mattered. Michael Carter with 8. You've been just pummeled with injuries, I think, right? Or you just had no running backs. 34 from McCaffrey, 28 from Luther Burden, 24 from McBride, 22 from your defense, but was not enough. Second place is all for you because Chris Drake is just a stud this year. He even called it. I'll have to tell you, he called it. I have a text message. Let's just see it. He texted me this. Let me just look this up real quick. Drake. All right. Where's it at? He wrote this on November 9th. November 9th, I wrote him saying, I like the trade-off we did this week because we played each other in both leagues. He beat me, I beat him. And then he wrote, yeah, you're the Bills to my Chiefs. See you in the playoffs. I may just win both leagues. You suck. And I said, sure, I hope not. Let's not get carried away, though. Well, he did. He won both leagues. So good job, buddy. You called it back early November. Second place, third place games. Where are you at? Me versus Gilkison. And Gilkison laid the hammer down. He gave me some BTA. Big time BTA. 171 to 133. I mean, I've been playing with – I started the year off with my running backs getting an average of 20 points, and then all of a sudden one gets hurt and the other one's fizzling out. Tony Pollard has just been abysmal all year, just averaging 15, which is okay, but not good enough. And Jaylen Warren has just been frustrating all year. So I've just been fighting all year to stay alive. And, yeah, I went undefeated. And lost the first playoff game and lost the second playoff game and win nothing. I did win King of the Mountain in this league for the first session, though, so I won a little bit. Anyway, yeah. You beat me fair and square. Jackson Dart, 35 points, Charbonnet, 31. So you beat me on two guys that are a backup and a rookie. Seahawks defense blew up. Wan'Dale Robinson. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. Okay, you beat me. I'm done. Gilkison, you got third place. Congratulations. Steve, hello. The toilet bowl guy. I mean, you pushed out a turd as big as you could just to finally say I won something. And what'd you win? The biggest turd of the year. That's right. Congratulations. You beat Brecken. You beat up on a 21-year-old. How do you feel? How do you feel? Beating up on a 21-year-old young man. Does it make you feel good? Does it? Does it make you feel good beating up on a young man who just became a man, and now you made him more of a man? What a man. All right, I wanted to say something really funny. But I'm going to say it because, Steve, I just don't care. Way to make Brecken your fudge packer. Brecken never watches this, so he won't even get it. But I know you did, and you're gonna laugh. Anyway, yeah, 135, which it's a toilet bowl game. 135, that's pretty much expected. And you got 0. You had 0 from Alec Pierce, 4 points from Devontae Smith, 7 points from Mike Gesicki, and you still win with 135. Oh my gosh. I mean, wow. Brecken, how did you lose? I mean, really, Brecken, how do you lose to that? You had 8 from Montgomery. You could have played Woody Marks, and he would have got you 13, but still wouldn't have been enough. Could have played Chris Godwin. Why didn't you play Chris Godwin? He got 24. Who would you have sat? Parker Washington, I would have played because I told you to play him. George Pickens, I would have played. Tyron Tracy, David Montgomery, James Cook. Oh, duh. Why'd you play Dallas Goedert against the Bills? Now, would you have won? That would have been how many more points? 9 minus, that'd be 14. Oh my gosh, Brecken, if you would have played Chris Godwin and not Dallas Goedert, you would have won by 1 point. How's it feel? Yeah, except yours is just toilet bowl. I would have beat you in the championship game if I would have changed one player too. Anyway, congratulations, Steve. You are a toilet bowl stud. that is it for the year, guys. I got to make another video because I forgot to tell you about the NFL playoffs, so stay tuned. But it's been a good year. Mike O'Reilly finished the year pretty good, actually. You guys helped him out good. I think Josh got him NFL Pick'em win, so he gets half because he tied. I think he tied. No, he won. Yeah, he won. So he got $100 there. He got second place in my auction league, second place in our snake league. I mean, could have won the championship in one of those, but just didn't work out. It was close in both of them. And then did he win anything else? I think that's it. But that's pretty good for a good send-off, Mike. That's for you, Mike. Can't wait to see what the guys do when whoever takes over your team officially next year. So, guys, I'm not rooting for the Broncos. My thinking is, well, I'll talk in the other video. Yeah, we'll do that in the other video. Have a good week, guys. Happy New Year. By the way, if you don't know by now, what freaking A? How do I say it? Stay alive. Don't drink and drive, stay alive. But have a good time.